Sensational Sunday.
Sensational sunny
Sunday
in the Fort Worth area.
Yeah,
Texas.
just a little west of Fort Worth at the Bighorn Travel Center.
Is that what the name of it is? We call it the taxidermy place. And I'm gonna try and I shouldn't even say this. I'm gonna take some photos, or I'm gonna try and do a little video or something of the interior of this travel center. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool things in there. So I'll do that later on there if we get a chance, unless we get a load and we have to leave. So
We had a fairly decent week, a busy week.
Busy week. Oh, before we start, I want to say thank you for the comments or concerns from our last video we did. I had a couple of people concerned that I was not feeling well or that I was sick or something because of my eyes or the way I looked and all. And it was because we were sitting up front, the sun was coming in, and I was squinting to trying to keep my eyes open and all. So I was not sick, but I appreciate the concern. Thank you.
So today we're in our sleeper.
Yeah, so we decided to move back into our home because it is bright out there.
And it's a lot cooler.
Yeah, it's
hot down here.
Yeah, it's hot. It's in the 90s already, and
Yeah.
I would think, yeah.
And it's like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Yeah. But, yeah, like Randall said, we had a pretty busy week.
We were with you. We were in Jackson, Georgia.
Yeah.
And from there, we got a load just a few miles up the road in Griffin, Georgia.
Yeah.
We picked up there and took it to Galesburg, Illinois.
Yeah. I don't know. It's in Illinois. That's all I can tell you. It's in Illinois.
Over around Peoria.
Some of these places I can just tell you, okay, I can tell you where it is. You know, about around what big city and all, and then most of them it's like, it's somewhere in Illinois. I don't know. Yeah, up there, man. Had to go through Atlanta, so I picked up the load. And Atlanta the traffic was just horrendous. It was Monday, and I hit it just right of quitting time. Everybody was getting off work, and everybody's wanting to go home. So it took me a good 3 hours, if not more, just to get to Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, get around, because we go on that 285 around it. So yeah. But it's just, Atlanta is just.
And if you come in on 75 and you continue on 75, that seems to be the worst. You know, you can come in on 85 and go to another highway. It's not as far.
Yeah.
But 75 to 75 seems to be the worst.
Yeah. It was pretty bad. But other than that, I didn't have any issues. Did you remember having any issues when you drove? Yeah. So we delivered in Galesburg. I don't even know who
I delivered it, I think. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think Randall delivered it, and I took over at delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we went to the Bolingbrook, Illinois from there.
Which is suburb of Chicago.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know which words. That or Atlanta. People were absolutely crazy. There's no words other than that for saying crazy. And I didn't have my dash cam on. I wished I had. I did get a tiny little snippet of some of the traffic when I was entering into the interstate. 295, 280?
294.
294, that's it, yeah. But that's all I did, just get a little snippet of it. But I had, once I got off the interstate in Bolingbrook going to the shipper. I was like 3/4 of a mile from there, and I was making a left-hand turn, so I was in the left-hand side. It was a 4-lane road, you know, with a center lane, turn lane. I had this little red sports car, and I've never seen what kind, I don't know what the make and model of it, I've never seen it before, come and passed me on the left-hand side in the turning lane, and just woofs around in front of me. took off. If I had another layer of paint, it would have taken off, I tell you. And they're just crazy like that. And then, of course, gets in front of me, and the light was red, because by that time we were already at the red light, and he had to jam on brakes. He didn't go nowhere. I don't know what the purpose of it was, but I guess just to get in front of me.
He wanted to be there first.
Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, the people they're crazy. Can't say nothing to that.
And we picked up there in Bolingbrook. We went to East Lake, Ohio.
Yeah, we delivered direct there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I delivered there around midnight.
Yeah.
And uneventful.
Yeah. Then we went to the terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I woke up at
Yeah, we needed a few things done on the truck that they had to order parts. Donnie had ordered parts for us, and it's the first time we've been back in that area in a good while. So our dispatcher said, well, that sounds like a good time to go. So we were like a little over 100 miles away.
Yeah.
So went and got that done, took care of laundry, went and bought groceries.
Yeah.
Necessities.
Yeah. Then that's it.
While we were there, company president was over and sat down and we had a nice little chat with him.
It's always good to see
Mike Lawrence.
Mike Lawrence, yeah, always good to see him. He's a good guy. The company officers and owners at Tri-State, they're very accessible to the drivers and employees, and we really like that. And they're good people too.
He was over in the driver's lounge.
Yeah.
And we just sat down and talked for 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. And just, they're very accessible, very nice, personable. We like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
always have.
Yeah, always have. I always got along with them, no problems with them. So anyway, yeah, we left.
Spent the night there and had a load that we picked up
in
Seymour,
Indiana.
Yeah. And headed to Grand Prairie, Texas.
Yep.
One of our favorite places.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's usually, most times, it's, I don't want to say in and out because it's not boom boom, but it's
usually
halfway
pretty quick.
It's halfway quick. We're not waiting in lines or nothing. We get there and they sign us the door. We go to it. Sometimes we have to sit, maybe 30 minutes or so at the door. But this last time, I got there and she said, no, you have an appointment. You've got to leave. You got to go off site for like an hour and a half. And this is like there's nowhere to park.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to go an hour and a half, or you're 34 miles down the road, and it takes you 2 hours to get there. So there's no place close by.
Yeah.
So
we found a little place across the street, which was another business. It looked like they were closed.
Yeah, it looked like it was abandoned storage.
It was a Saturday, a weekend delivery.
Yeah.
And we pulled in there, and there was one other truck there. We could see we weren't 100 yards from the driveway going into our delivery. We sat there about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was about 20, 30 minutes or so, and then a security guard came up, and I was sitting in the driver's seat, because I was delivering, and he come up and he said that we couldn't stay there, we had to leave. And to be fair, he did go to the other truck, and he didn't get nobody, didn't rouse nobody up. I think somebody had just parked their truck there.
May have.
Yeah, but anyway, it was, by that time there was a pretty good line waiting to get into the delivery to the receiver, so I just eased back over there.
And luckily we didn't have to sit in that long line.
Yeah, the security guard, he kind of walks the line, and if he sees, I think he sees the Expedited or something, he pulls you out and sends you on in. So he did that, and we went in. But I tell you what, we were an hour and 45 minutes at the dock, and I was sitting inside.
Yeah, some of the places we go to, you're required to go in, turn your keys in.
You have to turn your keys in.
I guess they've had situations where people have driven off with forklifts or whatnot in the back of their truck.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, but we anyway, it's, you know, you're sitting in there and there's no air going on in the truck here, but there's none in there. It's just really hot and just, you know, fresh.
A lot of times dirty.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Oh yeah, dirty. I just made sure I take my phone and my headset with me, and I play games on my phone or listen to a book or whatever until they call my door number, and then we're ready. So it took us it was exactly, when I got back to the truck, I'd been on duty in the driver's area for an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got out of there and we came over here to our spot that we always like to go, which is the closest from there that we've found. It's 34 miles away.
Well, it's some closer, but they're back into the metropolitan Dallas area, and they're always full.
Yeah.
Always full.
Yeah, and they don't have that many parking spots. I mean, that's it. So, when you've got that big of an area and you've only got like 50 or 75 parking spots, that's nothing.
So
that's nothing. But
we've always been able to find a spot out.
That's good. So we figure we're going to recruit today from our busy few days. and
Got a pork roast going in the crock pot.
Yeah, Randall's he's always a cooking.
Resident chef. Huh?
Yeah, he's a resident chef. And thank goodness for that, because you don't want me cooking anymore. I don't know what happened. I used to be a good cook, but I don't know. I do want to say next weekend, we're going to be officially taking a couple of days. Wherever we end up, and we don't know where that's going to be. So maybe we'll have an interesting video for you for then too. Yeah.
And we got a few home times coming up.
In October we're going back home to Mississippi, and hopefully have a picnic with my aunts and my aunts and uncle. They're have it just to get together and a picnic down there. And
in November we'll be heading to Topeka, Kansas for the family Thanksgiving
with our boys.
And your sister's coming up.
And my sister's going to come up from Mississippi and her son and join us there. So it's going to be a big thing. So we'll be happy to have that.
But we'll talk to you, I'm sure, many times between now and then.
Oh yeah. So everybody have a great rest of the day and
enjoy some football.
Oh, that's right. Is football going on? Who's playing?
I don't know. All the professional teams.
Yeah. I know LSU. My cousin Aaron in Mobile, Alabama, he and his dad are just fanatic fans of LSU, and I think my youngest son John is too, of LSU. And they played yesterday. I think they played South Carolina or somebody.
Yeah.
I do not know the outcome or anything else, but I know
snuck out the win.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I do know. I saw on social media that my cousin Aaron fixed some seafood po' boys for the game, and I'm like, man, oh man, you talk about a chef. That's a chef.
Yeah.
That's another story itself. Hey, Aaron, I hope you see this. So, all right, well, we'll let y'all go, get off of here, and y'all have